going on, everybody? My name is Dominic and I'm with PowerSlap News. I'm here in Vegas with Vern, getting ready for his fight today live on Rumble. Vern, how does it feel to be participating in the first ever PowerSlap event that's going to be live across the world?
It's amazing. I mean, you just get it's a very rare chance someone gets to be the first at anything, so I'm just blessed to be here.
Do you think you're feeling what the UFC fighters were feeling around UFC 1, or is this kind of like, because you kind of see where the UFC is going to go, is there more pressure on the PowerSlap fighters to kind of uphold an image and a standard and present themselves in a different light?
Oh, I think you're 100% correct. I mean, it's a little different because, you know, we're going to have to grow, but we have something to go against. So yeah, I mean, the pressure is a little more to me because I want to do my best and to help the organization as well as I can.
And I saw the press conference with Dana White, and I think he had a really good point in regards to the hate that the sport is getting isn't necessarily targeted at the athletes or the sport itself. It's targeted towards Dana. And I personally think that's a very fair comparison to make, because when this was running unsanctioned, nobody said anything.
Yeah.
Dana does it, and now everyone's calling you guys out as barbaric animals. How do you feel about that?
Man, honestly, the people that call us out, you know, they don't, I mean, the doctors, I mean, I'm sorry. Your job is to tell us the problem and what can happen. Your job's not to tell us not to do it. You can just say, hey, this is my suggestion. Take it as you wish. The doctors are getting to a level where they think they control people's lives, and that's the problem that I have. And with Dana coming into it, yeah, I mean, that's the best thing we could have had because the media covered it more. So I think the hate was there. It's just now that he's in it, they're like, oh, we have to say something. We have to say something. So I'm glad that he started it, and I get multiple DMs constantly about it, you know, I mean, about the hate, and then I get the good side too. So I take it with a grain of salt. It doesn't bother me.
For sure. One thing when I'm talking to the fighters, there seems to be a pretty heated debate over height versus weight. Where do you lean in the height versus weight? Because it seems to me a lot of fighters feel slapping up is an advantage over slapping down. What do you think? Oh,
I agree. I mean, just a little advantage. I mean, the only reason why I say that is, I mean, one of the greatest boxers in the world, Mike Tyson's a little short, you know, and he had that great hook, the great uppercut, and his one hook was like an uppercut hook. So, I mean, yeah, it's there, but if you don't have the technique, and now that they're cleaning the sport up with the fouls, I don't see that it's going to be that great of an advantage, because if you club someone and knock them out, you lose.
For sure.
So,
yeah.
It's still that there's an area of you better do it right.
And I think that's something that we've seen across the episodes. You guys really cleaned up the striking, right? Compared to episode 1 to the end, very clean, a lot better. And I think that helped, they kind of change that view a little bit in the sport. I want to talk about AJ. You're fighting AJ. AJ was a big personality in the house. What was it like in the house? Everyone calls you the father figure, more of the daddy, kind of like settling the fights. Yeah. What was it like on set there?
Oh, it was great. You know, AJ's a great guy. We never had any beef. I mean, he's just a laid back, cool guy, goes to concerts, you know. I mean, he's also a dad. He's just a younger dad than me. But the house, man, it was like a roller coaster. It was up and down. I mean, it was wild, wild. You know, it's like I've talked to Forrest Griffin, you know, and I've heard him say, you know, I mean, the first in anything's wild. So, I mean, we went out with a bang pretty much.
That's pretty sweet. I hear AJ doesn't train. What do you think about that? Is that real, or is he just trying to get in people's heads?
I don't think he trains on the slap fight side, but I mean, he does things that he knows benefits him, you know, like if you watch him and follow him, he goes to, you know, EDM concerts, rock concerts. I mean, that dude is a headbanging fool, and that's the best thing you can do for your neck.
He's got a pretty crazy Instagram. I was giving it a bit of a scroll.
Yeah.
Talking to some other fighters, it sounds like you guys got a little more creative control on your walkout compared to what UFC was given in the initial. You get to do a little more razzle dazzle. Do you got anything planned for the walkout? Any big flair? Let people know your personality. Show the people a little bit about you.
No, I'm gonna walk out like I did at any MMA fight. I mean, you're gonna see a straight-faced guy. The music's gonna be good, and I'm just gonna be there to do my job.
That's it.
You know, and even Dana told us, you know, whatever song you put out there, he has to approve it. So, I mean, if it's dumb, you ain't getting it.
I hear. Speaking of dumb, I hear poor Jesse's getting his name taken from him. They won't let him use the Busta anymore. They're making him use a Juggernaut. So I do think they're trying to change up the image here.
Yeah.
Going up to your match coming up here versus AJ. AJ's really excited to test his chin. Now, Dana has said that you've delivered probably one of the best slaps in all of slap history. How does it feel knowing that AJ kind of wants to take that? Is that kind of rattling you a little bit, or are you kind of like, buddy, you don't know what you're in for?
No, I mean, I'm excited for it. He's just gonna, it's good to have a guy that's willing to really test it. So, I mean, him saying that, and if I do knock him out, I mean, what's that make me again?
All right.
So
I agree.
Yeah.
We're going to be there. We're going to be at the event. We're looking forward to it. We'd love to talk to you after the event just to get your thoughts on how it all went and everything like that. I don't want to take up too much of your time today. I really appreciate you for
win or lose. Interview is yours. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Vern.
All right. Thank you.
We're going to be around today. We're in Vegas. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Thank you.
We'll meet you later. If you want to shout out any sponsors or anything, by all means, you let me know. We'll include it in the video.
No, I just want to honestly thank my boss back home, Rob McKim. Without him, I wouldn't be in this situation. I mean, he's given me the time off, and of course, Dana White for giving a guy, you know, a farm boy from Kansas a chance to go to the top. So yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Vern. We'll see you later.
Thank you.